I ain't got no home, I'm just a ramblin' round. I'm just a wandering worker, I go from town to town. Police make it hard, boys, wherever I may roam. And I ain't got no home in this world anymore. My brothers and my sisters, they are stranded on this road, a hot and dusty road that 1,000,000 feet have trod. Landlord took my home and he drove me from my door, and I ain't got no home in this world anymore. I was farming on the shares and always I was poor. My crops I laid unto the banker's store. My wife took down and died upon the cabin floor, and I ain't got no home in this world anymore. As I wander around, it's mighty plain to see this old world is a great and a funny place to be. The gambling man is rich and the working man is poor, and I ain't got no home in this world anymore. My horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. Your people don't like me, I'm going away. Your people don't like me, they say I'm too poor. They say I'm not worthy to enter your door. I know they don't like you, you're poor, I'm told. It's your love that I'm wanting, not silver and gold. I'll build me a cabin in the mountains so high, where the blackbirds can't see me or hear my sad cry. Your horses are hungry, go feed them some hay, and sit down beside me as long as you may. I was standing down New York town one day. I was standing down in New York town one day. I was standing down in that New York town one day, just singing, hey, 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 hey. Well, I was broke and I didn't have a dime. I was broke and I didn't have a lousy dime. I was broke and I didn't have a dime. Every good man gets a little hard luck sometime. Every good man gets a little hard luck sometime. Every good man gets a little hard luck sometime. Every good man gets a little hard luck sometime, when he's down and out and ain't got a lousy dime. What you do, woman, that sure don't worry me. What you do, woman, Lord, that sure don't worry me. What you do, woman, that sure don't worry me. I got more women than the Civil War set free, and I can get more women than a passenger train can hold. I can get more women than a passenger train can haul. I can get more women than a passenger train can haul. Just singing, hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna ride that new morning railroad. I'm gonna ride that new morning train. I'm gonna ride that new morning train. And I ain't a-coming back to this man's town again. I ain't coming back to this man's town again. No, I ain't a-coming back to this man's town again. I ain't coming back to this man's town again. Just singing, hey, 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 hey. Singing, hey, 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 hey. Just singing, hey, 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 hey. Singing, hey, 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 hey. Just singing, hey, 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 hey. Good morning, Mr. Railroad Man. What time do your trains roll by? At 9:16 and 2:44 and 25 minutes till 5. It's 9:16 and 2:44, 25 minutes till 5. Well, thank you, Mr. Railroad Man. I wanna watch your trains roll by. I was standing on a platform, smoking a cheap cigar, just a-waitin' for an old freight train that carries an empty car. Well, I pulled my cap down over my eyes, I walked across the track, and it caught me the end of a long gray train, and I never did come back. I rode her down to Danville town, got stuck on a Danville girl. You bet your life she was a pearl, she wore the Danville curl. She wore her hat on the side of her head, like high-toned people all do. And the very next train come down that line, I bid that gal adieu. I sat down in a gambling game, I could not play my hand. I was thinking about that pretty little woman, run away with another man. Run away with another man, boys, run away with another man. I was thinking about that woman that I love, run away with another man. Good morning, Mr. Railroad Man. What time do your trains roll by? At 9:16 and it's 2:44 and 25 minutes till 5. It's 9:16 and 2:44, 25 minutes till 5. I thank you, Mr. Railroad Man. I wanna watch your trains roll by. Back in 1933, old dust storms was killing me. 1934, dust had rose and blowed some more. 1935, figured I was lucky just to be alive. 1936, me and my wife in a hell of a fix. 1939, fanned our tails to the Oregon line. Oregon line, Oregon line, fanned our tails to the Oregon line. Now there ain't no country extra fine if you're just a mile from the end of the line. You're just a mile from the end of the line, you're just a mile from the end of the line. My eyes is crossed, my back is cramped, trying to read the Bible by the coal oil lamp. I'll turn my stone until my land, waiting for the big Bonneville Dam. That Bonneville Dam is a sight to see. Makes that electricity, electricity, makes that electricity. Well, he gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're away behind time. This is not 38, but she's old 97, you must put her in dispenser on time. Well, he turned and he said to his tired greaser fireman, shovel on a little more coal. And when we cross that White Oak Mountain, you can watch old 97 roll. Well, it's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville, a line on a 3-mile grade. It was on this grade that he lost his average, you can see what a jump he made. He was going down the grade and making 90 miles an hour, his whistle broke into a scream. They found him in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, he was scalded to death by the steam. Now, ladies, well, you must take warning from this time now and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband, he may leave you and never return. My gal, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you stay last night? In the pines, where the sun never shines. I shivered the whole night long. My daddy, he was an engineer, killed a mile and a half from town. His head, it was found in the driving wheels. His body, Lord, never was found. The longest train that I ever did see run a mile and a half from town. The engine rolled by when the sun come up, and the caboose when the sun went down. My gal, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun never shines. I shivered the whole night through. Tom Joad got out of that old McAllister pen. There he got his parole. After 4 long years on a man-killing charge, Tom Joad come a-walking down the road, poor boy. Tom Joad come a-walking down the road. It was there he met a truck-driving man, got himself a ride. Said, I just got loose from that McAllister pen. It was a charge called homicide. It was a charge called homicide. Well, the truck rolled away in a big cloud of dust. Tommy turned his face towards home, and he met Preacher Casey, and they had a little drink, and he found that his family, they had gone. Well, he found that his family, they had gone. He found his daddy's old-fashioned shoe, and he found his mother's hat, and he found little Muley, and little Muley said, we've been tractored out by the cats, Tom, we've been tractored out by the cats. Tom Joad walked down to the neighboring farm. He found his family, and he kissed hello to that mother that he loved, and his mother said, we've got to get away, Tom. His mother said, we've got to get away. Well, the 12 of the Joads made a mighty heavy load, and Grandpa Joad, he cried, and he picked up a handful of land in his hand. He said, I'm sticking with my farm until I die. He said, I'm sticking with my farm until I die. They fed him coffee and spare ribs and soothing syrup, but Grandpa Joad, he died. They buried Grandpa Joad by the side of the road. They buried Grandma on the California side. They buried Grandma on the California side. At the top of the mountains they looked to the west, and it looked like the promised land. That bright green valley with the water running down, there was work for every single hand, they thought, work for every single hand. Then the Joads rolled down to a jungle camp. There they cooked them a stew, and the hungry little kids in the jungle camp said, we'd like to have some too, ma'am, we'd like to have some too. Well, a deputy sheriff fired loose at a man, shot a woman in the back, but before he could take his aim again, well, Preacher Casey dropped him in his tracks. Good boy, Preacher Casey dropped him in his tracks. Well, they handcuffed Casey and they took him to jail, but then he got away, and he met Tom Joad by that old river bridge, and these few words he did say, yes, these few words he did say. I have preached for the Lord a mighty long time. I preached about the rich and the poor, but us working folks has got to all get together, or we ain't got a chance anymore. No, we ain't got a chance anymore. Then the deputies come and Tom and Casey run down where the water run down, and the deputy thug hit Casey with his club, and he laid Preacher Casey on the ground. Yes, he laid Preacher Casey on the ground. Tom Joad, he grabbed that deputy's club, he brought it down on his head. Then Tommy took flight in the dark and rainy night. There was a preacher and a deputy lying dead, 2 men, a preacher and a deputy lying dead. Tom Joad ran back to where his mother was asleep. He woke her up out of bed, and he kissed goodbye to that mother that he loved. He said what Preacher Casey said, Tom Joad. He said what Preacher Casey said. Everybody must be just a one big soul. It looks that way to me. So wherever you look in the day or the night, well, that's where I'm a-gonna be, Ma. That's where I'm a-gonna be. Wherever little children are hungry and cry, wherever people ain't free, and wherever men are a-fighting for their rights, that's where I'm a-gonna be, Ma. that's where I'm a-gonna be. Want to get in trouble, I'll tell you how to do it. Just get a guitar and then you're into it. Practice all day and half the night. Folks tell you never will get it right. Always fussing at you, grousing, won't let you practice, trying to run you out in the hen house. Bought a guitar about a year ago, and the fellow said it'd learn in a week or so. Then he gave me a book and a pick or two, and he said, there it is, bud, it's up to you, that dirty dog. Charged me $4.95. Every cent of money I had, cotton picking money too. Since I'd already spent my dough, I didn't want it to go to waste, you know. So I took the guitar, the book and all, and went down home where the grass grows tall, down there in Virginia. Good place to be if you got a guitar. Don't amount to a great deal if you ain't. Well, for weeks and weeks I labored hard just to try to learn those few main chords. The book said it was easy as ABC, but oh, my fingers is a-killing me. Got sore on the ends, couldn't mash the strings down, felt disgusted, wanted to quit. But I practiced hard both night and day, and I could see Ma's hair was a-turning gray. Her face was lined with discontent. She said her patience was darn near spent. She was agitated, nervous, wanted to scream. My sister, she took it the worst of all, 'cause she got married that coming fall. She said it was love, but I got my doubts. I think that guitar drove her out. She's a game gal, though. She just couldn't take it. Said there was a limit to everything. My dad, he took it a different way. He said, son, you may turn your ma's hair gray and drive your sister away from home, but either you or me is going a-roaming, and I ain't leaving, boy. He said, I never intended to. You figure it out. Well, I did, kind of quick. Next day, after my clothes was packed, I slung that guitar across my back, and I caught me the end of a long gray train to search this world for my share of fame. But I ain't found any. Nothing but hardships, heartaches, and handouts. I've rambled around your cities, I've rambled around your towns. I never see a friend I know as I go rambling around, boys, as I go rambling around. My sweetheart and my family I left in my old hometown. I'm out to do the best I can as I go rambling around, boys, as I go rambling around. The fruit trees, they are loaded, they're bending to the ground. I pick 'em all day for $1, boys, as I go rambling around, as I go rambling around. Sometimes the fruit gets rotten and falls down on the ground. There's a hungry mouth for every peach as I go rambling around, boys, as I go rambling around. My mother hoped that I would be a man of some renown, but I am just a refugee as I go rambling around, boys, as I go rambling around. I've rambled around your old cities, and I've rambled around your town. I never see a friend I know as I go rambling around, boys, as I go rambling around. I'm a Dust Bowl refugee, just a Dust Bowl refugee. From the Dust Bowl to that Peach Bowl, but that peach fuzz is a-killin' me. I'm a Dust Bowl refugee, just a Dust Bowl refugee. It's a never-ending highway for the Dust Bowl refugee. Well, we wander and we work in your crops and in your fruit. It's a hot old dusty highway for the Dust Bowl refugee. Down the mountain to the sea come my wife and the kids and me. It's a hot old dusty highway for the Dust Bowl refugee. Oh, we ramble and we roam, and the highway is our home. It's a hot old dusty highway for the Dust Bowl refugee. Trouble in mine, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. The sun will shine, boy, in my back door someday. I'll lay my weary head on the lonesome railroad line. I'll let that 1019 pacify my worried mind. Going down to that river, take a long old rocking chair, and if the blues don't leave me, boys, I'll rock on away from there. Well, trouble, oh trouble, trouble on my worried mind. Well, when you see me laughing, well, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. I'll lay my head on the lonesome railroad line and let the 1019 pacify my worried mind. Looky here, sweet mama, see what you have done. Well, you made me love you, now your regular man done come. Trouble in mine, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. The sun will shine at my back door someday. Down in the scrub oak country to the southeast Texas Gulf, there used to ride a brakeman double tough. He worked the town of Kilgore and Longview, 12 miles down. And the travelers all said the little East Texas Red, he was the meanest bull around. If you rode by night or the broad daylight, in the wintry wind or the sun, you would always see little East Texas Red just a-sportin' his smooth running gun. And the tail got switched down the stems and mains, and everybody said that the meanest bull on them shiny irons was that little East Texas Red. It was on a cold and a windy morn, it was along towards 9 or 10. A couple of boys on the hunt of a job, they stood in that blizzardy wind. Hungry and cold, they knocked on the doors of the working people around for a piece of meat and a carrot or spud just to boil a stew around. Well, East Texas Red come down the line and he swung off that old number 2. He kicked their bucket over a bush and he dumped out all of their stew. And the travelers said, "Little East Texas Red, you better get your business straight, 'cause you're gonna ride your little black train just 1 year from today." Well, Red, he laughed and he climbed the bank and he swung on the side of a wheeler. And the boys caught a tanker to Seminole, then west to Amarillo. They caught them a job of oil field work and they followed a pipeline down. It took them lots of places before that year had rolled around. Then on a cold and a windy morn, they caught them a Gulf-bound train. They shivered and shook with a dough in their clothes to the Scrub Oak Flats again. With their warm suits of clothes and their overcoats, they walked into a store. They paid that man for some meat and stuff just to boil a stew once more. The ties, they tracked down that cinder dump and they came to that same old spot where East Texas Red just 1 year ago had dumped their last stew pot. Well, the smoke of their fire went higher and higher and Red come down the line. With his head ducked low in that wintry wind, he waved old number 9. He walked on down through the jungle yards and he came to that same old spot. And there was the same 2 men again around that same stew pot. Red went to his knees and he hollered, "Please don't pull your trigger on me. I did not get my business straight," but he did not get his say. A gun wheeled out of an overcoat and it played that old one too. And Red was dead when the other 2 men sat down to eat their stew. You can wash my jumpers and starch my overalls. You can catch that train that they call the Cannonball. From Baltimore to Washington, from old Baltimore to Washington, boys. Old Baltimore to Washington, old Baltimore to Washington, from Baltimore to Washington. Well, the hobos know me up and down the line, but they don't know the troubles on my mind. I guess they got troubles too. Well, I guess they got troubles too, boys. I guess they got troubles too. I guess they got troubles too. Well, maybe they got troubles too. And the police know me everywhere I land, but they do not know the worries on my hand. But maybe they got worries too. Well, I guess they got worries too, boys. I guess they got worries too. I guess they got worries too. Well, maybe they got worries too. Well, Well, I'm going out west, I'm going out west this fall. If my luck don't change, well, I won't be back at all. From Baltimore to Washington. From old Baltimore to Washington, from Baltimore to Washington. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen, all wrapped in white linen and cold as the clay. I can see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly walked by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. I'm shot in the breast and I know I must die. It was once in my saddle I used to go dashing. Once in my saddle I used to go gay. It was first to old Rosie's and then to the card house. Shot in the breast and I'm dying today. Get 16 gamblers to handle my coffin. Get 6 jolly cowboys to sing me a song. Take me to the Green Valley and lay the sod o'er me. I'm a young cowboy and know I done wrong. Oh, beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly. Play the death march as you carry me along. Take me to the Green Valley and lay the sod o'er me. I'm a young cowboy and know I done wrong. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, and let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, oh Lord, I'm worn. Through the storm, Lord, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on. And when the darkness appears and the night draws near and the day has passed and gone, by the river, Lord, I stand. Guide my feet, Lord, hold my hand. Oh, take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on. Will God told Noah for to build his ark. Don't let nobody in but the pure in heart. Well, they was hanging on the windows, banging on the doors, crying, Noah, Noah, can't you take on more? He cried, go away, people, cause you know you done sin. God Almighty got the key, but it can't let you in. Well, didn't it rain, little children, didn't it rain, little children, didn't it rain, little children, didn't it rain, Lord, didn't it rain? As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I was strolling and the wheat fields waving, the sun came shining, the dust clouds rolling. As the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.